How's it going, guys? Panther Films here. Today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 1 of The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. This episode is titled Years. Well, it's been a while since I've done anything Walking Dead related, a few months at best, and it's also been a while since we last saw Rick fucking Grimes. He appeared in the Season 11 finale of the main show, and so did Michonne. But the last time we ever saw Vic in an actual episode, like full on, like a main appearance, not like a guest appearance, was Season 9, Episode 5. And that was when I first started reacting to shit. That's how long it's been. And Michonne left in Season 10 just as the Whisperer arc was coming to an end, right? She had that episode with Virgil, and then she had like hallucinations and shit, right? And then she found like the phone, and she went after Vic. She found this convoy, and then wherever she went, we'll have to see, I guess, in this episode or this season. I do say season lightly, though, because we don't know if there's going to be a season 2 or not. I hope there is, because 6 episodes isn't enough to flesh out the story. Like the C.R.M. stuff, having Vic reunite with Michonne, and on top of the fact that you need to introduce new characters and new elements to the story, and have Rick make it back home. If he gets back home and doesn't fucking die. We'll see. Yeah, originally this was supposed to be a movie trilogy. It is now changed into a 6-episode show. For better or worse, we'll have to see. Because it could still work in this format, and I think it makes more sense in this format rather than a movie format, to be honest. 6 episodes, if each episode's an hour each, that's 6 hours. That's around like a trilogy. Because if, let's say, the movies could be an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours each, that's 6 hours, right? We're fine. I do know like the budget is pretty big for this show, like Dead City and Daryl Dixon, because less episodes in a season means that they can put more money into it and flesh it out a little bit when it comes to CGI, locations, and maybe even the writing too. The writing might get improved because like it's more condensed. They don't have to focus on like so many things, and they don't have to stretch out the season and add in like pointless elements into the story, right? I honestly think it might be better to have maybe 8 episodes a season rather than 6, because recently we've had a lot of shows that have been 6 episodes, mainly Marvel shows and other stuff, and they've all been extremely rushed and poorly written because there's not enough time to flesh out the story. There's also another big element to the show, which is of course like Jadis and Major General Beale being played by Terry O'Quinn, who of course we all know from Lost. He played John Locke for 6 seasons, and he's going to be so good as like the main villain, right? And we heard about General Beale in World Beyond, and I wonder if there's going to be any connections to that. I wonder if we'll see Heath in any kind of way, because Heath apparently was taken by the C.R.M, maybe. The A and B stuff might be answered, but I'm pretty sure we all know what it is. There was also stuff from the trailer where it showed like Atlanta being bombed, which is interesting. I don't know why they did that. Maybe just stock footage, or maybe there's a reason. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, super excited to get into this, and it's time we finally get to see our main man, Ricky Dicky Doodah Grimes. So yeah, that sums it all up. So let's stop doodling around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode.
We tell ourselves
that we
are the Walking Dead.
We're in here.
Oh god, look at the fucking cameras.
The others 4.
I remember this, I reacted to this episode. There he goes, he's dead. Now I can actually say, there he is, there's Rick. Oh, look at that CGI. Great.
Corruption. Betrayal.
Oh, they're showing World Beyond. And Fear.
I tried. Please no. I tried.
To escape. There's Rick. There he is. Finally. This time he isn't gone. They've got working TVs. He's back. Was that like a razor blade? What is that? he'd rather die than stay there any longer. Oh, new intro. Oh, Portland, Omaha. Oh shit! It showed Texas, like there was a radiation zone around it. Pretty good intro. It was alright. 5 years after the bridge. No, I want to pick up immediately. Guest starring Terry O'Quinn. Oh, he's got a hatchet. Well, axe. Oh, that's wild.
Trying to find my axe.
No. Why is he tourniqueting it? Is he dumb? Like, no, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. You're gonna get caught immediately. You're gonna lose so much blood. Don't do it.
This is how.
I mean, it's not. You're gonna get caught. He cut it off in one swing. I don't know about that one. He cut through the bone in one swing. Nah. I think Vic's a dumbass. Confirmed. Look how much blood. You see what I mean? Tourniqueting it doesn't do shit. You're losing so much blood no matter what. He probably did this at the worst time. Why the fuck would he cut it off? This has to be a dream sequence, right? There's no way Vic would be this stupid. Understand, like, maybe he's desperate. No, don't cauterize it in that. That shit's gonna get infected, dude. Why would he cauterize it in that? He's gonna pass out. I'll get tasered. That CG fire, dude. That was possibly the dumbest shit Vic could ever do.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me?
Oh, look, they're reunited.
I mean, do you know, cartography?
I just know where things are.
Ooh.
I believe in you.
I don't mean to interrupt your lunch, your work around here.
Are you where you want to be?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. As if he cut off his hand. He literally did that for no fucking reason. Like, his hand's gone. I mean, it's cool, based off the comics, but other than that, like, what the fuck?
Not everything.
Directed by Bert and Bertie, didn't they do Hawkeye?
It was always about getting back to you.
Oh, we had multiple.
I didn't think I'd survive.
I mean, technically, you shouldn't have.
An army found me, a force of thousands. The city governs itself, completely separate from the military. The people they rescue, they work in the outskirts, killing walkers for energy.
It's basically kind of like Last of Us. Right, like a quarantine zone.
I was gonna get back to you, god damn it. I was.
Oh. I mean, yeah, they use these in World Beyond, right?
Could have used the other hand, huh?
I mean, yeah. You fucking cut it off for no reason.
I came down here because I spoke with Major General Bill. Rick Galabi, the head of what is likely the most powerful military on the planet. You think that staying out here gives you a better chance at getting away? Just gives you another chance to die.
I'm going back to work.
Rick, did you hear what I
You
got?
don't have to do this anymore. First time I tried, the army didn't know what to do with me. He convinced them to keep me a consignee, and I kept trying to escape. I couldn't get back to you. I was trapped.
So I cut off my hand because I was so desperate to escape. There he is, fucking season 5 of it. We're cheering him on.
He wanted me to join his program.
There's no escape for the living. I left the uniform in your apartment. Next time it's your life. Do something with it.
But why would they let him escape so many times without punishing him? I feel like that would have made more sense to cut off his arm at that point. Or his hand, right? 51. Oh.
I should thank you instead of throwing glasses at you.
Why?
You showed me I can't get away.
But I mean, Vic did the worst possible thing he could have done in that moment. Cut off his arm in the middle of the night with walkers around. Genius. Why he thought he was going to get away there, I don't know. Look at the city.
I heard about it, but damn. You really did that shit for real, huh?
Hey, Esteban.
Can I touch it?
No.
Nah, just playing. Jokes, man. For us consignees, though, we see that good life, man. You know, they got air conditioning, man. Air conditioning. I'm gonna be in there. Deputy manager of Water and Power of Ward 3. My consignment is over.
Thank you. Whatever the hell this is.
It's life, man.
It's a fucked up kind of life.
This Okafor dude's gonna stop trying to make you into a soldier and shit. Still? I mean, even after you...
Yep.
Yeah, she was doing a story on, like, water management.
I was thinking about Michonne. I'm glad it's not like a memory thing. Like, he's not got amnesia. I'm glad that he remembers and he's tried to escape numerous amount of times. Oh, shit. It's like fucking Jamie Lannister. Wait, they doing like flight sims? Wait, is Vic gonna fly a chopper? Oh, that'd be some shit, wouldn't it? Hey, there's Beale. Is he?
Is this the end of it and the start of something else?
Is he actually flying?
It's the...
Oh.
Welcome to the C.R.M.
Oh, he's got a hidden blade. He's an assassin.
I thought you were late.
I am.
Well, I can't be. I do eat here every day.
Can I at least...
Jesus. Oh, I was dreaming, man. Let me dream.
Class is in session.
Why red flashlights?
About you two becoming leaders.
Ah.
I tried to escape 4 times. I did this.
I tried to kill you.
Couldn't they theoretically just kill him now and run?
Everything is working when nothing else has.
People can't leave.
Yeah, it's like Woodbury, right? Or the Saviors.
A's have a strength people follow. A's. B's get in. A's are sent away and killed. Except you two. The C.R.M. needs to change. And this is why I need the two of you.
Do they want us to be leaders?
Probably not.
No, this is just me.
So if we share with the higher-ups that you're saying these things?
Don't say we.
If I'm an A, why do you even think I'm gonna go along with all of this?
If either one of you had a chance to save the world, you would.
I mean, Vic is kind of a leader. Like, we know he's gonna be an A.
I hear you throw this we shit around again, I'll end you.
Pooh! I don't think so.
Shot at him, just missed.
You gonna shoot me too, Thorn?
I mean, clearly not, because she can't aim.
I didn't play a single hand before the lights went out, which tells me my luck is apparently shit. I tried to kill him so I could stay there. I know why you've done what you've done. Same reason I had.
Desperate.
There's someone you love out there.
All that. But still desperate.
If I shoot at you, Grimes, I won't miss. The rest, the life before, it's all gone. The person you are trying to get back to,
She's not gone.
we are.
I mean, she has a point, but at the same time, you can't lose hope. Like, just bide your time. Play it smart, instead of trying to escape immediately. Be strategic about it. Like, theoretically, couldn't Vic just take out a chopper on his own and escape?
Army had found 2 other cities,
Portland.
and Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
The world is so much bigger than we knew, Michonne. So much better and so much worse.
And we know Omaha Falls, right? Beale.
Isn't that right?
Major General Beale.
John Locke.
Is unlike them, we're fairly well hidden without much effort.
I saw what federal forces did to Atlanta.
Monsters.
I like how they brought up season 1 shit. Atlanta being bombed.
And Okafor. He was with their Air Force. He was supposed to bomb the city, but instead, he bombed 4,000 Marines.
Jesus.
You wouldn't even have been let into consignment, but Okafor made a compelling argument. I don't expect you to answer, and you don't have to. I'm just gonna ask it and look in your eyes.
God, it's so fucking cool seeing Terry O'Quinn.
Is Okafor up to anything I should know about?
Yes.
No. How did you survive?
Sacrifice.
Killed my best friend.
Why are you here?
Look in my eyes, sir. You tell me. Everything was about secrets. The army kept the city a secret at all costs.
How big's their perimeter then, if they keep it secret?
A tipping point.
I do wonder if Vic will learn about what happened in Omaha.
Maybe you're asking, why can't you just turn away? You'll see it, you'll face it, and I know you'll make the right.
Did he just punch the walker? I mean, I guess he does have a metal hand. Or a prosthetic.
Oh, shit. Rick Grimes.
Esteban.
How the hell you even here if it's not a furlough day? You joined the C.R.M.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Language!
I need you to tell me where it goes. I won't stop. I'm getting there. I'm getting home.
Even if I did tell you shit, you know, the shit I would tell you would definitely not be that.
That shit.
I 100% wouldn't tell you that the code to open it's 4399. And another thing I tell your ass is that I get it. So don't fucking die, okay?
2 F-bombs. Give Vic an F-bomb. He's either going to get caught or they're already going to be waiting for him.
I found a way back to you. I got a walker body. Cut off its hand. Left it with my dog tags. The corpse would burn.
I mean, that's a good plan. But he's going to get caught. Is that like a sound thing? Yeah. Like it's like a distraction. Throw it.
No.
What the fuck? Who the fuck was that? Why was she like among the herd?
I saw the whole thing.
What? Fuck's sake. He almost got out. Why was there a kid there?
My mommy.
He's a good man, and we're from a good place. We can't be out here. I am helping you. He knows about you, Grimes.
How? Like he knows where Vic came from? Wait, so was the kid covered in like guts and so was the mother and then Vic killed the mother? Or was the mother a walker already? Kind of hard to see.
Wake up.
Oh shit.
What the hell do you know about me?
I think of the dead all the time.
Oh, they found the fucking bottle.
I went to Red Island and found the bottle. That was her on the phone, right? The child was your daughter, right?
Who fucking knows?
Michonne is an unusual name, but if you start the search around where we picked you up, that's potent information. You know, maybe I shouldn't have told Thorne I know things about you, but she tells me things. I'm the one who'd have to kill you and Michonne and anyone else you ran to out there just knowing about this.
I mean, I don't know about that. They've all got plot armor.
Those aren't my people.
This isn't everything! You don't get to choose for the world. You don't get to choose for me.
True.
My wife is my choice. Did what I did to let anyone choose anything for me.
Percentages and yields, A's and fucking B's.
Ha!
Some goddamn good soldier with nothing.
I mean, Vic's gonna... Vic, you've lost like every fucking fight you've been in. Come on.
I bombed Atlanta and
Oh.
I bombed Los Angeles and I was en route to do the same to Philadelphia. And I killed my wife.
What the fuck? I mean, they said he bombed like the military, right?
Sorry. What are you apologizing for?
Oh! Oh!
Just let me go.
Why would he do that?
Do it.
They're still with you, but you fight here now. I'm moving you to logistics with Thorne. You and Thorne
Will
be
lead.
project leads on the conversion team.
I don't want
Power.
power.
You already have it.
I mean, Vic never wanted to be a leader, right? It just kind of came upon him.
You have to see this. Look.
Pacific Republic, Major General Beale
Omaha.
initiated, and they have learned that we are now an alliance of two.
But it was a C.R.M. They destroyed it. You fucks.
What do you think people did this?
I don't know who did this. I know the Pacific Republic is alive and Omaha is dead. This is the place that will create the future, and Portland needs to follow our lead.
But they're gonna destroy Portland, right?
All that you saved. Those dolls you killed at the manor. It was our mother and father. that one day, the dead was inside. They tore themselves up trying to get to her, in their blood and their organs.
And then she walked among them.
We all want to be somewhere else with someone else.
I do find it kind of annoying, though, that kid showed up just at the moment Vic was about to throw the grenade, though.
I'm not sorry. I saved your life.
You didn't save my life.
Stop throwing glasses. Jesus. So we're in the World Beyond timeline. World Beyond took place over a few weeks, right? So we're going to hear anything about Portland, maybe? We're going to see Jadis? Ah, I was thinking it would tie into the beginning of the episode because the TV was the same footage. Yeah. Wait, they're just playing the same scene again? What's that house he keeps seeing? Is that the house where, like, Vic and Carl were?
I don't see the dead
Ooh,
anymore.
that shot.
Or the ones I lost. Anymore.
Wow.
I just see what's ahead.
I do believe in you. And I do like pizza.
Two.
We can make this whole damn world ours if we want to.
What if I came here one day with 5 pizzas?
5 pieces? Why though?
And a wedding ring.
Oh.
I think you should do that.
Oh yeah? He's gonna kiss her and he's gonna look back and she's gonna be a walker.
I believe in you.
What's that house? Oh! Why did he see the grinder thing? From the junkyard?
Oh, to tell if there's anything on your mind, you rarely say shit these days, Rick.
Been thinking about this night when I was a kid. And I saw a light in the kitchen. It was orange. Then my dad was there. It looked like a monster. Half his body was burned, but he was there to get me out. He said it may look like the end of the world.
Did he survive?
Yeah, he was okay. Next year, the harvest was the best it ever was. That it wasn't lightning, that he'd lit the fire. She said that the scars and the pain, it just reminded him
Of the mistakes he made.
that he saved us.
All that.
You know, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I still don't know how it's all gonna work out, so...
I mean, there's people in the back, right? They can hear this
Tell you one
conversation.
more secret. Trust me, you'll know.
What the fuck? What is that? What the fuck? Yo! He just fucking exploded. Okafor's dead, dude. Jesus. He fucking shut it down. He just I can't believe he just exploded. Oh wow, everyone survived the crash. I guess Vic's a good pilot. Woof. Is that Michonne? I see a katana. Well, good thing she took off the fucking helmet. She found it. Don't you dare. What the? You can't do that, dude.
My name is Michonne. I lost someone years ago. I need.
Oh, okay, so we're getting... Like, we had Vic's episode, next week's Michonne's episode.
Agenda.
Okay. As first episodes go, that was... I mean, how do I put it? Explosive. Like, what the fuck? Okafor just... He just blew up. Like, he was an interesting new character, and he's dead? Wait, so did Michonne shoot down the helicopter? How did she manage that? Or maybe she's with people that shot down the helicopter? Seemed like she was alone, though. Actually, I guess she could have. Because in the promo, she was using like a grenade launcher or something, right? So maybe she just used that. Surprisingly good shot, though. Considering a helicopter's going pretty fast, and you hit through the window, and then hit it again, and then I think 3 times it got hit, right? You're telling me that it blew up inside the helicopter and didn't kill everyone inside. But when it hits the outside of the helicopter just loses control. See, the thing is, if Vic can fly the helicopter, and let's say he went out with Okafor, right? Just him and Vic. And then Vic just killed Okafor, then left. He'd be fine, right? He would have made it. I do think it's very convenient, though, that she took off Vic's helmet. Unless she was, like, doing a thing where she wants to look at the people that took Vic in the eyes or something like that. How she knows they've took Vic, I don't know. Like, why is she attacking the guys in the helicopter? But yeah, I mean, Okafor was... Like, what the fuck? He was there at Atlanta and Los Angeles? Wait, that's a pretty big distance. I mean, I guess LA was bombed. Wait, which one was bombed first? Was it Atlanta or LA? I mean, they were both bombed within the first, like, week of the apocalypse, right? So you're telling me he flew from fucking East Coast to West Coast that quick? A part of me was wondering if they'd tie in, like, the helicopter from the very first episode of the show. Like, if that was the C.R.M. or something. But I think a lot of people just said it was the military helicopter from Season 3 with the, you know, the crashes and the governor finds it, right? Speaking of the governor, they finally chopped off Vic's hand. And the reason I mentioned the governor, in the comics, Vic lost his hand to the governor. The governor chopped off his hand as Vic and everyone entered Woodbury. I like the idea of him losing his hand, just not like that. I think that was poorly done, in my opinion. It was too quick. Like, it felt rushed, right? It was pointless, for one. It felt like it was just done for shock value and not necessary for the plot, right? Other than just to be like, oh, look what we can do now because we've got the budget. There was no need to chop off his hand. Like, there really wasn't. Like, you could have chopped it off just in a better way. Like, have it be a punishment for him trying to escape again. Because it's just weird to me that they didn't try to punish him for trying to escape multiple times. Like, what? I mean, maybe they did punish him, but we didn't see that. But, I mean, as an episode, I thought, like, it was... Other than, like, the hand scene, everything else was pretty good. The dream sequences... I'm not a huge fan of dream sequences, honestly. But it is what it is. Them reuniting in the first episode is interesting. But I guess technically they haven't both reunited yet. Like, they've reunited from Vic's point of view, but they haven't reunited from Michonne's point of view. But I hopefully, please, don't end next episode in the same place. Like, we need a continuation of that scene. Because if they end next episode at the exact same place, then what the fuck? We gotta wait 2 weeks to see the full reunion scene, technically. Was that worth the 6-year wait? No. No. The reason why is because I feel like there could have been more that happened in this episode. Part of me wanted, like, him waking up in the hospital for the first time when he first got there. I would have preferred seeing that. But I'm glad they mentioned, like, Omaha and stuff, so, like, timeline-wise, it's around the same place as World Beyond. Like, most of this episode, it was set 5 years after the bridge, but we know Michonne leaves around 6 years after the bridge incident, and it takes her however long it takes her to find him. It just said now, and I don't know what now means. Does it mean, like around the Commonwealth stuff? Like, where is it in the timeline right now? I don't know. Maybe this is 7 years after the bridge stuff? Because it's at least after Omaha. And Omaha falls, I think, just before the Whisperers show up in the timeline. Or just... I think it's in between Season 10 and 9. I mean, based off the intro, too, it seems like C.R.M. knows about Texas. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, they did show up in that one episode of Fear, right? Fear Season 7. So they do know about what happened to Texas. Yet again, based on the timeline, World Beyond is, like, probably in Season 2 at this point, maybe past Season 2. Which Jada should be coming into the story now, right? She's done what she's done in World Beyond. But then, like she said in World Beyond, that she brought someone valuable to the C.R.M, and that was Vic. And I guess he is valuable, right? Because he's technically a project lead. Him losing his hand, though, I keep going back to that. Like, I just think it was stupid. Like, I said it in the reaction, but, like, he cut off his hand in the middle of night with walkers everywhere. What was he expecting? Like, he was going to get caught immediately. It really just felt like, how do we get the audience shocked within the first 5 minutes of the episode? Cut off his hand. I think it would have been better if he tried to escape, then they caught him, and then they cut off his hand as, like, a punishment. I think that would have been, like, 1,000 times better. Or maybe extend the episode out a bit and actually have it so he wakes up and we see, like, him first seeing the C.R.M. and seeing, like, him become accustomed to it, and then his first escape, his second escape, and then he has one more escape, and that's the one that we see, and then he loses his hand, and that's within the first 20 minutes of the episode, right? I think that would have been better, so it could have been like an hour and 20-minute episode. Because within the first, like, 5 minutes of the episode, he's already lost his hand. I think that's a bit excessive. Because it just doesn't feel earned. It feels rushed. I don't know why I'm so hung up on that scene. It's just, I mean, that's permanent now. Vic's lost his hand, and that's the scene that we'll remember that, you know, he lost his hand because of that scene. And that's not a good scene to remember, because he lost it like that and managed to do it in one swing. Like, that's wild. You know why that is wild, actually? He did the same thing with Jesse's hand, and it took him multiple swings to cut it off. But you're telling me he came down so hard that he cut it off in one swing? I don't know about that. It just felt too quick. Like, it was just like, boom. Realised he fucked up. Cauterized it in a walker, of all things. And then got tased. And then passed out. Because of the blood loss. I just don't get what was going through his head. I get that he's desperate, but why would you cut off your hand in that situation? He could have just waited. Like, Vic's not dumb. I mean, clearly he was at the beginning of the episode, but like, the best way to do it is to bide your time. Like, the plan he had going through like the sewers and stuff, that was better than whatever the fuck the hand thing was. Like, in the middle of the night, with walkers everywhere, I'm going to cut off my hand. Fucking genius, Vic. Genius. Outside of the hand thing, the best of the episode was really good. Like, fucking Andrew Lincoln, yet again, his acting is phenomenal. Like, especially that scene with Okafor, right? And even his acting, it sucks, like, for the actor, I guess. Because, like, he appears in one episode and then just gets blown up. Like, what the fuck? Especially with his backstory, too. Like, he bombed Atlanta and, like, come on, he could have been so interesting, and you just kill him off in one episode. That gets me a little worried, though. If they're willing to kill these new characters like that, oh god, they better not kill Beale. If they kill Beale by the end of this season, I'm going to be pissed off. Because it's like, you can't build up the C.R.M. shit just to kill them all off within the first 6 episodes of this. All this world building for fucking nothing. A part of me does feel like the way Michonne found Vic is a little rushed. It was very convenient the way she found him. Like, she took off his helmet, fuck knows why. Did she know Vic was in that chopper? I mean, obviously not, because she was kind of shocked to see his face, right? But why did she attack the chopper in the first place? I mean, I guess my questions will be answered probably next week, but I don't know if I like it. Like, them reuniting in the first episode gives me fucking Marvel flashbacks where shit happens too fast. Because I guarantee, like, by episode 3 or 4, they're going to try and escape, right? I mean, I guess they could technically escape now. I'd say maybe not, because Vic did signal something, right? As he were about to exit the chopper, so I don't know. While I do like Okafor's, like, backstory, doesn't he seem a bit too young to be in charge of, like, shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Something's wrong there. Like, he looks like he's in his 30s, maybe? And if, like, based on where the timeline is, it would, I mean, at least 10 years. So he was maybe around my age when he started bombing Atlanta. At that young age, I don't know about that. Like, he made the call to bomb Philly and, like, his Marines. And his wife is, I guess, among them, right? I mean, I did like the shots in the episode. The CG's fucking great. I mean, they definitely put a lot of money into this show. Which, yeah, again, is why they cut off his hand, because they can do that now. Obviously, we got some F-bombs. We got, was it 5 F-bombs, at least? See? Now it's weird, though, because when you watch the fucking main show, nobody's swearing, like, no one's dropping the F-bomb. So when you finally get F-bombs, it's just weird. I also do wonder if, like, him cutting off his hand was, like, a callback to, Merle. Right? Like, Merle's hand was handcuffed, he cut it off. Vic's hand's handcuffed, he cut it off. And now also Vic's in charge of, like, a helicopter. He's piloting a helicopter, and he was always called, like, Helicopter Boy, right? So that's a cool, like, callback, I guess. Like, them reuniting, right, bothers me because it was so easy for her to do it. You know what I mean? Like, she can just solo the C.R.M. troops like that. They're supposed to be this fucking threatening force, and they're that easy to deal with. But it's Michonne, right? Like, no, I don't give a shit who it is. Realistically, that ain't happening. Especially with how fast the helicopter is. There is no way you could aim a grenade launcher, get it through the fucking window, it blows up inside it, then you hit it again and again. There is just no, like, with it moving, how do you hit it? There isn't, like, what? It makes no sense. Like, an RPG, sure, I could see it, but it wasn't an RPG, it was more like a grenade launcher. Maybe like a firework kind of thing. But I mean, did it answer the questions that we've been having? I mean, we kind of already had the answers to a lot of these questions though. Like, Vic obviously has tried to escape. We saw that in the season 11 finale. He failed. Right? We get that. We learned what the A and B's are, but it was kind of obvious from the get-go. Like, A's are leaders, B's are just people, right? We knew that. Because that was, like, it was like an alpha-beta thing, right? That's how I always looked at it. I also will say, the exposition was some of the most dog-shit writing I've ever seen in my entire life. Exposition, why do writers never learn? Don't tell, dude. Show it. Don't tell us. Don't tell the audience. Show us. Let's see it. It's like the worst writing shit you could ever do. I always hate it. Just show me. Show me. Like with Fawn's... Is it Fawn? Yeah, Fawn's backstory. Is it Fawn? Yeah, Fawn's backstory. Like, she just kind of exposition dumped us. And it was the same thing with Okafor, right? Like, he kind of exposition dumped too. There's a lot of that. That's bad writing. Don't exposition dump. Like, especially not like that. There's ways to exposition dump in like, a much better way than that, in my opinion. But as an episode, I mean, it's definitely not the best episode of Walking Dead I've ever seen. 7-1 gets that credit. But, I mean, it was alright. It was alright. I mean, it could have been better. I think if you fix up the dialogue with the exposition shit, you have Rick lose his hand as a punishment and not because he's desperate to escape, because I think that's fucking stupid, logically. And 3, the ending scene. Change that up a little bit, make it... Like, maybe have it so, like, they land the helicopter, they have to get... Like they have to refuel, and then they get ambushed. That would be better, right? Because, let's say Michonne is watching the helicopter on the ground and she sees it land nearby. Then they go and get it, and it's refueling, and then the ambush happens. That would be better than shooting it when it's in the fucking sky 3 times with whatever, like, makeshift weapons they have, or Michonne has. Like, I don't know if she's with someone. Now, what would I give this episode if I was rating it? I mean, I feel like I'd get backlash for this. I'm going to give it a 3 out of... No, I'm joking. I'm going to give it probably an 8 out of 10. Like, it's good, but the issues that I have with it, like I said, the exposition stuff, the Vic losing his hand, and, like, the ending to the episode, all 3, and they were, like, the biggest moments of the episode, kind of like, a lot of the exposition dumps were some of the bigger moments, right, for the characters, but I just think it was so poorly done. Everything else, like the conversation with General Beale, like Vic, you know, the intro to the episode when he was going to cut his fucking neck. I think he was, like, aiming for the artery, right? And then, like, the Omaha stuff, like, I like that side of it. And, like, the world building, too. I guess it's better to get the exposition dumps out of the way now, rather than later, right? Could have been better. Like, legitimately, it could have been better. I feel like people are just going to hype it up because Michonne and Vic reunite in the first episode. And I do like that, but maybe, like, at the end of next episode. Not in the first episode. I think first episode is a bit eh. Because if next episode we're seeing Michonne's perspective, because she didn't show up in this episode, right? Then technically we don't get the full reunion until maybe episode 3. So either way, it wouldn't have mattered. There's still a lot of questions, though. Like, how did Vic's boots get into Virgil's, like, island? Like, did Virgil take it off the boat? Probably. How did the boat end up there? This show, like, when it's done, Andrew Lincoln better win fucking awards. I swear to God, dude. If he doesn't win one award for this show, but Pedro Pascal gets awarded for Last of Us, and no. Andrew Lincoln deserves a fucking award. Now, how does this episode compare to the other spin-offs' first episodes? Would this be the best one? Best pilot? I mean, it doesn't beat the main show's first episode. Like, nothing will beat that. You see, I don't know. I don't know how it compares to the spin-offs. It's better than Tales, obviously. It's better than fucking World Beyond. It's better than Fear. I don't know, I really like Daryl Dixon episode 1. I really like that first episode. I mean, I like seeing Vic, but the exposition dumps and the fucking... that's what brings the episode down. Not just that, though, the hand scene and the fucking ending. I'd say it's better than Dead Sea. I don't know about Daryl Dixon. I really like the first episode of Daryl Dixon. I think it's probably on par with Daryl Dixon, maybe a little bit better. But yeah, as an episode, it was good. The music was pretty good, too. I don't think it's Bear McCreary, right? I think it's the Sam, right? I can't remember what his second name is. But he did some of the soundtrack for Season 11 and Season 10 and stuff, so... Which makes sense with the intro, right? Like, it's a dun 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 dun, like the Season 11 finale. But yeah, I mean, Vic's back, finally. Only took him about 6 years. He's not fully back, though, because he is missing a hand. I do kind of like the hidden blade shit, but I also feel like he could have just had the hidden blade with his hand still. There's no reason to cut off his hand. If they wanted to give him a cool, like, badass hidden blade, they could have just done that without losing his hand. But yeah, I mean, like I said, pretty solid first episode. Excited to see where we go in the next 5. Annoyingly, there's only 5 more episodes left. It should be an 8-episode, 10-episode season, to be honest. You can flesh out the story more and things won't be as rushed. Voice crack. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you for the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.